Welcome back to the channel. 100K deep. Matt Garland here. NMLS number 58700, but better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. We are alive. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. You already know the vibes, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Very important because we're going live pretty much daily at this point. Who knows? But we're 100K deep right now. And before I forget, we got to go to mgbookstore.com. Make sure you pick up House Hackonomics. Make sure you pick up the Real Estate Investors Manifesto. Pick up the latest and greatest books, y'all. And then also get the webinar that's happening this weekend, March 11th. Well, I keep saying May and it's March. I guess my mind is in May. But March 11th and 12th, this Saturday and Sunday, it's only $19. Join it. It's going to be incredible. 8 hours of information. Shout out to Tanisha. Shout out, yeah, put me back in there where I can see the comments again. Shout out to everybody who is tapped in. 100K strong. Throw some fire in the chat, first of all. Oh, we got Tooks Productions in the building. Y'all already know the vibes. Tooks is here. He's on the boards, making this shit look good and feel good. Right, Tooks is here. So we're 100K deep, Tooks. 100K deep. So throw some fire in the chat for all of y'all for supporting the channel. We gained 40,000 subscribers in 90-something days.
Do you even know the numbers?
I mean, we started November 22nd.
I think it was
November 21st was the exact days.
You know,
that was the first video that when we said we're going to start putting out this content every day. So you got
4 months.
December, January, February. So 3.5 months. We didn't get to the 20th yet. So 3.5 months.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Super impressive. 40,000 subs in 3.5 months is nothing to sneeze at. Shout out to Andre Barrage. Shout out to Mortgage Maine. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. Make sure you get the Ultimate Homebuyers webinar. Tanisha just put it in the chat. I'm going to pin it in the chat as well. But that's nothing to sneeze at. That's actually pretty fire. So we're on the road to 1 million. We are on the road to 1 million subscribers on the YouTube channel. I told y'all 90 plus days ago, probably 100 plus days ago, that I want to be the #1 source for real estate education and the #1 source to get you guys to the closing table by using my mortgage team. So if you want a consultation, you want to apply with us, we're in 21 states. Apply with mg.com. If you're learning from me, you might as well let me help you get to the closing table. There's no one better than me and my team, hands down. All right? And if you're a realtor, partner with us. Let's get this money together. Let's break bread. I'm in Detroit next week, too. I'm in Detroit next week. Me and Tooks will be out there. Shout out to the Better Neighbor Mortgage team for putting together the Brunch and Learn for real estate professionals. So we'll be in Detroit on, what's that day? Next Thursday, the 16th.
Oh, it's not the 15th.
No, we go out there on the 15th. Oh, we're staying the extra, we're leaving Friday morning. I told you that? We're not leaving Thursday night no more.
Yeah, you told me,
Yeah. So March 16th, we're in Detroit. Yo, Tanisha, can you put the link for that too? And in the comments as well for the Detroit. And I'm going to be in Toronto, Tooks. We're going to Toronto, Playboy.
That's official?
It's basically official.
Nah, is it official?
It's official, bro. We're going to Toronto. By hook or by crook, we're going to Toronto, bro. We're going to be in Toronto 3/31 to 4/3.
That's 2 days before my birthday.
Well, happy birthday, nigga. You're going to spend it in Toronto.
No,
Toronto.
It's not. It's the weekend before my birthday. So
okay, so you celebrate your birthday in Toronto early.
Yeah.
You live it up, pop bottles, models. We're going to have a great time in the T-Dot. I hear the T-Dot got him. So we're going to be outside having a good time in Toronto, player. It's your birthday, so we're going to pop extra for Tooks. I'm going to tell the whole team, bottles on us.
Oh, boy.
Yes, Tooks, you know how we know how we do.
Yeah.
Bottle service, get ready. It's Tooks' birthday. He going to be popping and locking all weekend. Tooks going to be like this all weekend, popping and locking. Yeah, but we in Toronto. Oh, then we're going to Dallas, Atlanta. Dallas, Atlanta. Got something in New York coming up in April, too. We all over the map, bro.
Okay.
We all over the map. A lot of things going on. All right, let's get to today's topic. we'll talk about all the fun stuff later. But let's get to the importance of this show. Tooks, bring up the article for the good people. All right. Let me get the article myself because I need to read this for myself. I can't read it on that joint. Let me just bring it on my phone. All right. Can y'all see this article? It says the U.S. housing market is short 6.5 million homes. All right. The United States is not building enough homes to account for the number of people setting up their households. As a result, there's a sizable shortage of new homes after more than a decade of underbuilding relatively to the population growth, according to a new analysis from Realtor.com released Wednesday. The gap between single-family home constructions and household formations grew to 6.5 million homes between 2012 and 2022. However, this figure overstates the housing shortage. Since new multifamily homes offer options both to buyers and renters, if multifamily construction is included, which is predominantly rental units, the gap is cut to 2.3 million homes. So let me break this part of the article down before we go even further, right? I always talk about supply and demand. Supply and demand. And I always tell you guys, you cannot have a market crash without no influx of supply, right? And we've showed charts on Rants and Gems. We showed them on this channel of how much supply there was back when the market did crash during the Great Recession because of all the foreclosures and things of that nature happening. This is not these times. There's not enough homes built for the amount of people that are starting households. So when you think about 6.5 million homes, that's a large number of properties that is needed. And builders are not building fast enough to keep up with the population growth. And they just banned abortions and all types of stuff in a lot of states too. So the population is going to continue to grow.
Yeah.
Right? So when you start looking at all of this stuff, it's like, how can you see a market crashing just because of higher interest rates? No, it's not going to happen. So when I always talk supply and demand, you got to understand these type of things: household formations, building, what's being built, et cetera, et cetera. Now, they also said in this first paragraph is that since multifamily homes, they said that this figure doesn't include multifamily homes, but if you do, it cuts the gap to 2.3 million homes that are short. But most people who are forming households don't want to live in multifamilies.
Yeah.
So, but like they said, that's predominantly rental properties. So really think about that now. You have all these households that's being formulated. People need to either buy or rent or be homeless or live with somebody. It's 4 options: buy, rent, live with a family member, be a nomad, or be homeless. No one wants to be homeless. No one wants to live with family unless they really absolutely have to. Mm-hmm. So really your only 2 options as a grown adult is either to buy or rent. And if you are a landlord, who wins? The people who have apartments to rent to people.
Yeah.
So this is a win for, again, real estate investors. Real estate investors, y'all will always win. This is why we encourage you guys to get off the sidelines and to invest because of numbers like this. I just don't say this shit just because I'm a loan officer and I have a bias to this. No, I read. I understand what's going on in life. But let's get back to the article, right? In the decade between 2012 and 2022, 15.6 million households were formed. During the same period of time, 13.3 million households was 13.3 million housing units were started, and 11.9 million were completed. This includes 9 million single-family homes and 14.2 million multifamily homes. Of those, only 8.5 million single-family homes and 3.4 million multifamily homes were completed. So again, builders are trying to build, to keep up with all the households that's forming, but it's still not enough, right? And if you look, what's dominating it? 9 million single-family homes were built, 4.2 million multifamilies. But only 8.5 of them were completed, meaning from start to finish, it's a house somebody can move in. And for multifamilies, 3.4 million were completed. In the second half of 2021, single-family homes being both started and completed at the fastest pace in the last decade. The first part of 2022 continued the previous year trend until mid-year, when mortgage rates surged as part of the Federal Reserve's historic campaign to rein in inflation. Let me stop there. You see, what they're doing is they're going to cause less supply because now what? They increase interest rates. We had this conversation yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We heard the Fed share. We played the video. Go back to yesterday's live on the live replay. Watch it if you didn't watch it yesterday. Their goal is to stop inflation, and they don't really care about the housing market and what happens. They need to make it unaffordable so people can't go out here and buy homes, rent, goods and services. They're trying to slow this thing down. They're trying to make the goods and services, the everyday things, cheaper, but in turn, the backfire will be housing, rent and home prices and home payments, mortgage payments will be expensive because we got to raise rates, right?
Yeah.
So in 2021, they said single-family homes completed was a faster pace in the last 10 years. Why? Because rates got so cheap and affordability was there. Builders started ramping up crazy and like, yo, let's get these projects finished because now we can make a lot of money because the money is so cheap.
Right.
And they did. But now all of that's a halt. Now builders are like, yo, we can't build no more because people ain't going to buy it. So now what do you see builders doing? We talk about this all the time. Builders are now doing build-to-rent communities because they're like, yo, if the people ain't going to buy them from us, all right, we'll keep them as rental properties and we'll make America tenants. Why do you think institutional investors are buying up all the single-family homes? It's because of shit like this.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Of course it does. I'm telling it to you.
Makes sense.
I just don't be talking for my health. I be telling y'all what's happening and how to really dissect this information so you can go out here and execute at your highest possible level. So let's get back to the article, right? The housing market felt the impact of the mortgage rates. Red hot buyer demand cooled and builders started pulling back on single-family home starts. That's what I just said. Cooling buyer demand and builder confidence led to slower single-family construction and a shift in the builder focus to multifamily last year. Exactly what I just said. Now they want to get rental income and cash flow because they can't flip these properties because affordability is shot.
Yeah.
So if affordability is shot when you're trying to get a mortgage, what's also going to be high? Rent payments. Well, fuck it. We'll just build these things and you call cash flow. Instead of us doing single families, we'll do a couple more multifamilies now and just get the cash flow because you're going to have to pay rent.
Yeah.
All right. The rate of overall housing starts slowed in 22 while completions climbed. In 2022, roughly 1 million single-family homes were started, which is 10.6% fewer than in 2021, though still more than any other single year dating back to 2012. So that was just the influx that carried over. You know what I'm saying? While this brings greater supply to the market, most of it will be used for rentals and won't address ongoing affordability challenges in the for sale space. Yo, supply and demand. If there's no houses to sell, what's going to happen with demand? That means when there are houses for sales, prices will still appreciate. Although they will decelerate from the 20%, 30% appreciation, they're still going to appreciate on top of the 2020, 2021, 2022 appreciation. Even if it's 5%, 3%, it's still appreciation on top of everything else.
Yeah.
So this is why I always say, don't wait to buy real estate. Type in the comments the rest of the sentence. You should know it by now. Don't wait to buy real estate. What's the rest of what I say? Type it in the comments, please. But I don't need to talk about none of this stuff no more on this article. Be honest with you. You can. I'm gonna put this article in here, and guys can read it yourself, right? I'm gonna put the article in the chat right now. You guys can, yes, buy real estate and wait. You can read the rest of this article on your own because it's just going into everything that I always tell you about buying multifamilies, blah 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 blah. Right. So let's take this article down. I don't want to read no more of this. I'm over reading right now. I'm just being honest. I'm over reading. Right. Y'all can read it on your own. The moral of the story is, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. There is going to be no housing crash. Period, point blank. There's going to be a deceleration of appreciation. Yes. But if there's no homes being put up for sale because the feds are hell-bent on lowering inflation, and what's going to happen is mortgage rates are probably going to continue to climb, that means people can't afford to buy single-family homes. So if you're looking to buy a house, what should you be doing? House hacking your way to wealth to the best of your ability. No matter what market you're in, figure it the hell out. Whether you got multifamilies, whether you got single families with ADUs, figure out how you can get somebody in there helping pay your mortgage and supplement your payment to make it more affordable, or to you get a multifamily to pay all your mortgage because there's a shortage. People need a place to live, right? And if you can't afford to buy where you live, like New Yorkers, DC people, California, well, then you need to get this book and learn how to invest and learn how to analyze deals and buy some multifamilies so you can get some cash flow and make some money. Or you do like my man Andre Barad is doing in the great, wonderful city of Houston. He's building single-family homes and building projects and become a developer and learn that side of the game, which I'm going to have a whole book on that. I'm going to have a whole class on this next month, all right? Construction class, boom, right? Learn the game. Because all I hear when I hear 6.5 million homes, a shortage of 6.5 million homes, all I hear is opportunity. Real estate will be around after we all are long and gone, after we leave this earth. Until the earth blows up, there will always be real estate. And if there's always real estate, people will need a place to live. So, what side of the fence do you want to be on, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want to be on the side that's renting? Or do you want to be the side of the landlord or the developer, the investor, the homeowner? Pick your poison. I'm not here to force you to build wealth. Let me repeat this. I'm not here to force you to build wealth. Do you? I'm just telling you, the side of the fence that I've been playing on for years is team ownership, team investor. Now I'm running into team development because you know why? I'm transitioning my life to become a developer right now because there's a housing shortage of 6.5 million homes. It don't take rocket science to figure out what I need to be doing. I need to build some shit. Whether it's multifamilies, single families, whatever it is. I need to learn the game and I need to build some shit. I need to buy some land and build some shit. Or I need to take the piece of shit houses that come available and make them beautiful so somebody can come in there and live in there. This ain't rocket science, man. This is actually, and this is an article from who? CNN. They talk about this type of stuff every single day. You just got to pay attention. They're telling you what to do. The news has been telling us what to do for decades. We just don't be caught into it. We don't pay attention to it. We don't listen. And we don't execute. Now's the time to execute, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I come on this channel every single day in this hot-ass studio with these lights all over me. And this light is off, by the way. And
yeah, it's not on because we don't need it on.
Good, because it should be burning my head.
No, well, it depends on the lights. So.
Because you got the white lights in the background?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, yeah, let's keep the white lights then, because these two freaking corner lights be burning my head, right? Pause, right? So I come on here every day teaching you guys. I got Books galore. I got a whole bookstore for you. I do webinars like this weekend. I give you all the content that you need, all the education you need, so you can make informed real estate decisions. Look, the Real Estate Investors Manifesto, the core concepts to making informed real estate investment decisions. What side of the fence do you want to be on? Because this, according to this article, 6.5, they said in this article, hold on, how many households? What happened to my article? They said a lot of damn households. How many households are being formulated? Let me go to this thing again.
How many are being formulated?
Yeah, they said like 15 million households in the last couple of years or something like that. Let me look at this again.
I think it was lower than that.
No. They said, look, between 2012 and 2022, there was 15.6 million households were formed. 15.6 million households were formed. That's crazy. People are having babies and making love out here. They creating families, households. You think that's going to stop? Not in this over-sexualized world we live in. And then they just banned abortion in mad states. It's a housing shortage. There's always going to be a housing shortage. You can't build enough houses to keep up with the amount of babies popping out left and right. And all these COVID babies, there got to be more babies coming out now because of COVID.
Yeah.
How many people you know had a baby during COVID?
I didn't really know anybody who had a baby.
Well, I do. I know several.
Yeah, me personally, I didn't really know anybody.
I'm just saying.
It's a tough time to have a child though. That's scary, actually.
What's scary about having a child?
No, I'm saying it's too early for that.
No, it's not. I'm
No,
totally confused.
I'm saying like during COVID, like it's probably like that time. It's
oh,
rough.
because of
Yeah,
everything
you
going.
can't
Oh
go
yeah,
nowhere,
100%. 100%. That was scary. I thought you was going somewhere else with this. I was
Nah,
like,
bro.
what? Like, no. I was about to say, get more money then. Ain't scary. Oh, this guy took. Yo, did you trim that shit from yesterday?
Yeah, I took it off.
Good.
I took it off.
We don't need that foolishness on that.
I took it off.
If you was there, you was there. All right. Any questions about this, ladies and gentlemen, in the class today? Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Yes, Cherise, God said, be fruitful and multiply. That's what they're doing, and there ain't enough houses to keep all these people. So what are we gonna do, y'all? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna sit on the sidelines, or are we gonna execute? Are you gonna buy one house or 10 houses? Damn, Jermaine, stop giving away money. Jermaine, I appreciate the super chat, bro. But goodness, bro. You started too early. Get 5 people who need to be on the right side. Okay, we're going to give away 5. 10 houses. How many houses you want to buy in the next 5 years? Type in chat. In the next 5 years, how many properties do you want to buy? Type in chat. Insecure Jay said he's a victim of a COVID baby. Congratulations, Jay. You're not a victim. 9 houses, 5 houses. Tony Thomas says 20. I like where you're going with that. 5, 2, 4, 5. I like that. So let's do it, y'all. Don't let what the feds are doing. Don't let the trolls in the comments. Don't let the interest rate stop you from building your wealth. Because the reality of it is, this ain't going to stop the institutional investors. This ain't going to stop the mid-level investors. This ain't going to stop the mom and pop investors who understand the bigger play. The bigger play is there's a shortage of housing. People always need a place to live, and real estate ain't going nowhere. It will go up and down and up and down and left and right. Who cares? In 2 years, I'll probably tell you rates are 4%. And you're going to look back at this time like, wait a minute. They were just 7. Now I'm going to refinance, and I'm going to make some money, more cash flow. Let's learn. There's not enough black developers out here. Let's learn the development game. Let's learn how to build some shit. Let's get in the game, yo. We have to change our mindsets. We have to change the way our thought process is. We have to change everything that we're doing to go to that next level. Let's not sit on and just like, oh, I'm going to wait. Like, I read some of y'all comments sometimes, and I don't even respond to y'all, but I read probably all your comments. And some of y'all be saying some shit, I just want to block you.
Comments on what?
They be like, oh, I'm going to wait another year or two.
Comments on IG you talking about?
IG, YouTube, TikTok, it don't matter. I ain't responding to none of them.
How come somebody, Andre sent the super chat. I didn't see how much it was. It's not showing up on my end.
Only Jermaine sent the super chat, it says.
Nah, it said Andre sent one, but it didn't show up in the chat for.
Well, shout out to Andre for the super chat, and shout out to Jermaine for the super chat. But this is what I'm saying, yo. Like, I'm just speaking my truth and my opinion. What's your opinion, Tooks?
On this whole topic?
On this topic, what are we talking about?
I mean,
damn, y'all going crazy. Brandon
yeah.
Green did a super chat. Shout out to you. He said, paid half for somebody's yesterday. You didn't read it.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what's going on. It's sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. That one did though.
Shout out to you, Brandon. We're gonna give away some webinars, but first of all, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I can't really give a high level thought like that.
Just give your thoughts. They don't have to be high level.
I mean, honestly, I think you said it well. I don't really disagree with anything. If I had a disagreement with what you're saying, I would have more of an opinion, but everything you're saying is pretty on par. So
okay.
I think that for me though, like you were saying, going through the comments, people saying all these things about, weight. Because like I said before, my friends are always, they know everything, and they always say like, yo, your market's going to crash, this and that. But they have no knowledge of this stuff. So I think putting yourself in the opportunity to win no matter what is the way to go, and just be ready no matter what. So that's where I'm going to put myself at. And then if I have the option or opportunity to buy, then I'll buy. But I'm not going to wait around for no 5 years or until 2025 until the rates go down again or whatever these people are saying. Like, because I'm the kind of person that if I have the money to get what I want, I'm going to get it when I have it. That's just how I am. In a smart way. Because some things can be overpriced, right? If you do buy a house that is overpriced, you're not going to want to spend the money on it, right?
Okay. That's correct.
So I think you just have to make the right judgments too and be educated, which is why we're here, to learn. So those are my thoughts.
I agree with your thoughts. Shout out to Brandon
That's
again.
right.
He gave another super chat. Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, I can see that one. I don't know why I can't see the other ones.
Look, man, I think there's an opportunity over the next 2 years that we all have. And I believe that if we do it the right way, all of us, including myself, I'm not excluded from this, in 10 years, we all are going to be looking back at this time like, I'm glad I purchased. I'm glad I invested. I'm glad I did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know in 10 years, everything that I own right now is going to be up and stuck. And I know everything in my future that I'm about to purchase is going to be up and stuck too. And it's going to cash flow. And I'm going to look back at my 55, and when I'm 55, I'm going to look at my 44, 45-year-old self and say, you did a great job. Because not only am I doing what I have to do to help the people, right? I'm not being selfish with the information. I'm also going to now step out of my own comfort zone and get out of my own way and now go into bigger deals and bigger developments and raising money to do bigger projects, which I never really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I know, and I don't want to be like Pink Diamond just said, you don't want to be a shoulda, woulda, coulda person, right? And there's many things that I've always wanted to do on my real estate journey that now I finally have the confidence to do because I have the knowledge, because I just been studying and learning and talking to people who do it and picking brains, and being on these platforms have helped me forge relationships with so many wonderful, great real estate people where I'm like, damn, they know no different than me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you having conversations with billionaires, real estate billionaires, and they're just like me, just older, wiser, more richer. They took risk, and they didn't let the risk stop them. And it's kind of like even from when we was in Atlanta that time, and I first heard Jaleel father, he was giving him the speech, and he said, yo, live full, die empty. And I stole his whole thing. He gave me permission to. But it's the realest thing that I've ever heard. And it's so simple. And that moment really like gave me confirmation. Like, you know what? The stage that I'm at, I have to graduate. I can't keep doing the same type of investment things that I've done over my life. I have to graduate because I'm going to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. Like Garland Gardens is a scary thing for me. I always wanted to do what I'm doing at Garland Gardens, but I've always fell back from doing stuff like that. Like one of my dreams was to develop real estate, single family luxury homes. So when I brought Garland Gardens, many times, even though I was doing the plans and everything, many times I was just going to keep it as is and just say, you know what, let me just, because that's easy for me. I've done that several times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But doing this process took me completely out of my comfort zone. It's very uncomfortable. I hate this process right now, but I understand how much I'm learning and I'm growing. And now that I'm starting to see foundation go up and things are now moving, I'm like, yo, this is actually very exciting. This is actually what I wanted. So this is giving me the confidence now. After this is done, now I'm going to attack Long Island more, especially the neighborhood I'm in, and do more Garland Gardens in the same neighborhood, because now I know the process better. So now I can build these beautiful spec homes.
Yeah.
And I can flip them and make money that way. From a development standpoint, when you read articles like this and you speak to so many developers, that's a game that takes years, right? A project can take 2-3 years before you make $1. But I see the benefit, the upside of that, because in development, that's where you can make the most money. So now we got development projects going on, and we're going to have bigger ones coming soon. Raising money to buy real estate, being responsible for my investors who believe in my vision, who want to invest, but they may not have the skill set to do so, but I do. Now I'm going to start raising money to buy bigger multifamilies to cash flow. And then I can pay my investors and they can make money too. So a lot of these things, right, is, again, you don't want to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda person. You don't want to be one of these people 10 years from now looking back at the COVID years, which is going to be in the history books, by the way. What we just all went through is going to be in the history books. You don't want to look back at your 42-year-old self, Tooks, your 43-year-old self, and say, damn, why didn't I do something when I was 32?
Yeah, that's never me though.
A lot of people are, though. I'm not saying that's you in general.
No, I know. I'm just saying that I don't live my life that way. I try to live my life without any regrets. So that's why I do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, most people, that's great.
Most people don't, and the people who say, "Oh, wait," they always have an excuse for when the time comes and it doesn't work in their favor. So 5 years from now, when homeboy like yesterday, 2025 comes, he'll have another excuse.
He's definitely gonna have another excuse.
That's how they are. That's how people are, though.
I used to be that person.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I used to be that person. Just transparency. I used to be that person. Like, yo, I can do this a year from now, 2 years from now. Like, now I'm like, no, fuck that. What am I waiting for?
Yeah.
There's no reason to wait. Just go out here and do it. So what I'm telling all of you guys, live full and die empty. Lay it all out on the line for whatever your dreams and your goals are. Whatever you got going on right now, whatever you aspire to do, identify what's holding you back, figure that out first, and then from there, nip that shit in the bud, and then go out there and execute. Because you have to understand that life is not promised to none of us who's watching this live or on the replay. And if you sit here and you're waiting for the perfect time, you know they said the best time to plant a tree was? You ever heard that saying?
Nah, but I'm curious.
Guys, do you know when the best time to plant a tree was?
I've actually never seen a tree planted.
Trees get planted. How do you think they grow?
I know, but I never seen the growth process of a tree.
Because it takes 20 years. So
20 years
so
for a
the
tree
best
to grow?
time to plant a tree was 20 years ago.
It takes 20 years to grow one tree.
Full trees, these big trees that you see, it takes years.
For some reason, though, that's like, what's the word for that? That's like, I don't know the word, but that's crazy.
It's
for
insane.
One tree.
So think
20
about that,
years.
right? So when you see these full-grown trees, understand they've been around decades to get to full grown. But we
Yeah.
wait for the perfect time. So if those people would have waited to plant that tree, it wouldn't be full grown and full of giving us life and the energy and the oxygen and the shit that we would need. So the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago and also today. Because today you got to plant it.
Yeah.
You got to plant your seeds today in order for it to grow. So in 20 years, when I'm 65 years old, 64, 65 years old, I'm going to be living off the fruits of my labor that I'm doing today. 20 years from now, we're all going to be living off of the stuff that we're doing today. So when we was at the Path to Prosperity conference, shout out to Marvin, Storm, and Ash, T.D. Jakes was speaking, and he was talking that talk out there, yo. He was talking so heavy, and it was absolutely incredible, the stuff that he was saying. And he said, yo, your 70-year-old self will thank you if you do the right moves. But are you making the 70-year-old self, yourself, proud today? You got to ask yourself that question. Are you making a 70-year-old version of yourself proud? It's a powerful question.
Yeah. That's see, but the way I live my life, and you say it that way, it's just like, am I really living my life the way I want to?
Are you?
I don't know. It's a balance of having patience and knowing when to execute too. I feel like there's like a difference between the two. So I think right now I'm kind of in the patient phase and still trying to execute. So I think it depends on what the situation is, though, for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
This is a question everybody got to ask themselves.
Yeah.
So if you're not living your life the way that you really want to live, what are you doing every day? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have to ask ourselves, like, what are we doing? Every single day. So if you're in the learning phase, you're in your learning season right now, are you really investing into your education? Are you really taking the time to attend webinars, communities, networking events, this, that, and the third? Just because you ain't got no money right now don't mean you can't go out here and meet people and start building and speaking your stuff into existence. If you are already investing, how are you challenging yourself to go to the next level? Are you challenging yourself to think outside the box, to find new plays? Like, it's a lot that we all have to think about, because the old senior citizen version of yourself is really counting on all of us right now to do what we have to do. If we let fear-mongering, if we let people's opinions and the news and people on this internet, this World Wide Web, talking they talk, if you let in today's market conditions impact you, when you know in 3 to 5 years, it might be a whole really different day. And if you do your plays right, you're going to make money now, later. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And that's why we come on this live. And that's why we talk about real estate. And this is why I'm glad we switched this format back to live instead of me just doing these stupid videos. I hate that shit. No, I hate that shit. I don't like that.
I can tell because you don't like structure. That's why.
I hate structure because I don't want to be structured when I'm having a conversation about. I don't want to be structured. Like, for what? I live my life with no boundaries. So why I gotta have a boundary on how I'm putting out my content? I don't want to be like these other people who put out content. I want to be like me. And I want to do it the way that feels good to me. That makes me want to come in here and do this shit, because this is hard to do. This ain't easy trying to figure out what to talk about and do this every day. Yes, I know, Tooks. You said it ain't easy.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I know it ain't
like
easy.
you said, so would your 70-year-old self be content with that, with what you're saying? Or is this just
of how I'm living my life right now?
Well, and how you view making or having structure.
My 70-year-old self don't want boundaries either. He don't want boundaries. He don't want no caps. I live a life of structure to a certain extent, but when it comes to something like this, my 70-year-old self ain't gonna want to do that shit either. He gonna want to be chilling wherever he's at. And if we still doing this type of stuff, he gonna just be giving it raw, how it is. Pause.
Yeah, but just like everything else that takes time, this takes time too.
Yes, everything great takes time.
Yeah.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, we still gotta be consistently doing it.
Yeah, and we are.
And we are. And everybody on here has to be consistently doing what they gotta do too. So is my 70-year-old self proud of me, who I am today? Absolutely.
Not who you are. I'm talking about what you're saying right now.
Oh, he's definitely proud of that, because I'm not sitting up here. I hate when you have me doing these damn videos, and like, I don't like that.
So
that
what's going to
annoys me.
happen? So this is a serious question.
Okay.
What's going to happen when you end up going to do more interviews on news stations and so on?
That's easy. They only got you for 3 to 5 minutes a segment. And
but you have 3 to 5 minutes to know what you have to cram everything into that 3 to 5
exactly.
minutes.
So they give you, when we did Cheddar News, they gave us the questions.
Right.
They pre-interviewed me. They said, this is what we're going to ask you. So I know, okay, how many questions? 5 questions. How many minutes? 3.5, 4 minutes for 5 questions? Okay. In my head, I got 30 to 40 seconds for each answer.
Right. So do you think that a news station or any big company would be able to run without structure?
I don't care what they do. I'm trying to tell you.
When you say you don't care what people do, you don't care, it's I feel like it's kind of an excuse.
No, it's not an excuse. What I'm trying to tell you is what they do for them is great for them. I need to be me.
I agree. You should be you.
And I need to do my content the way I feel comfortable with doing it. So
I
want to do it. Now, if I worked for a big news organization and I had multiple shows and things like that, of course, yes, we got to put some sort of structure in place to make sure we're not running around with a chicken with our head cut off, because now we have talent now that we have to manage. Right now, I'm the only talent I have to manage.
Yeah, when it comes to talent and so on.
Exactly my point. So as Garland Media is set up right now, it's me and this camera basically and you here.
Yeah, it's a dope setup.
It's great. But I don't need to have pre-recorded, structured how I was doing it, because it gives me a headache. I don't want to do it. I feel like, oh my God, I got to do all this content.
So let me ask you a question. If there was a way that you can get, let's say if one structured video paid you $10,000 for that one video of structure, would you do it?
For 10 bands, why wouldn't I?
Well,
what are you talking about? Why wouldn't I? That's a real check right then and there on a spot up front. So
it's not up front. It's not up front. None of this stuff is up front.
Oh, no. You said if one video is going to pay you 10 bands, what are you talking about, over the life of a video?
Maybe like 3 months, maybe even 2.
Nah, the fuck that. Give me my money now. And then if it's coming from a sponsored person
Yeah.
who says, yo, I'm going to pay you 10 grand to make a commercial or video about my product, that's different. Because you're paying me to now formulate something, to curate something specifically for you.
Now, what if they said you have to have structure? You have to have these points.
Okay,
Stated
give me your bullet
within.
points. I put them on the screen, Tooks. I'll read the bullet points. Zillow ads, I read them every week, didn't I?
We need B-roll also.
Okay,
we
so
have
get
to
the
have-
B-roll. That's
and
your
we
job.
have to have voiceover as well.
Okay. I do the voiceover, you do the B-roll. What's next? Give me my money.
It's structured. Then you're still getting the money you
That's
want.
different,
structure.
bro.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Look, my nigga, I'm doing this the way I'm doing it right now. Like, what are we talking about right now? Like,
My point to you is that when you maybe not even 70, maybe like 2, maybe 5. Look, it took us years to be on this every single day, right? 5 years. So 70 may be a reach. Let's say 5 years. 5 years from now, you'll probably look back and be like, damn, you know what? You won't, because you're never gonna say that.
say what?
You're never gonna be like, damn, Tooks, you were right.
For what?
You have never actually said that.
Because you don't be right all the time.
When I'm right, I'm right.
And I tell you, you were right.
I let you kind of like, put yourself in that.
No,
position
it's
to
not
be
that
like,
you
oh.
let me.
Like
It's
right now with this whole structure thing.
No,
You'll
no,
realize later on.
It's not that anyone can let me do anything. It's I have to want to do it.
I agree, but you can get the reward would be much higher, I feel, if it's structured. Because no big company is going to be able to run and be successful without some sort of structure. That's how I feel.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
You should, though.
No, I don't care, bro. I'm going to do this the way I want to do this, and I'm going to talk
That's
my
fine.
talk the way I want
That's
to do
fine.
it. We're going to press play. We're going to roll out here, and we're going to get it information, and then we're going to have conversations, and we're going to get up out of here.
That's cool.
That's structured.
That's got some
structured.
structure to it. It does. It has some structure. I'll give you that. You'll see later on. You'll understand later.
Where are you going with this, bro?
Nowhere. I'm just saying.
How did you switch the whole topic?
I didn't switch the topic. This is because it had to do with you and your 70-year-old self.
You asked a question about structure with my 70-year-old self, and we talk
Yeah.
about real estate.
And this is structure right now too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the hell Tooks is going with this. My nephew over here is losing his damn mind.
No, Matthew.
What nephew is talking about? And even Courtney is saying exactly. What the hell are you talking about? What does this have to do with
exactly? Honestly, I'm not even paying attention to the comments. I think it's actually better if I don't. See, like you get caught up in the comments.
Because I'm looking dead at them.
Yeah, I try not to because it's distracting and it kind of navigates the conversation too sometimes.
But you just navigated the whole conversation.
I did. Well, you did. You said you're looking back at your 70-year-old self.
Pertaining to real estate, Tooks, you started talking about media.
No, I'm just saying in general.
But you brought it to a media conversation.
So now you're trying to deflect from what we're actually talking about here?
You were talking about media, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about structure
No, you were talking about doing videos.
and having structure.
Exactly. We're talking about real estate and structure.
I think
I wasn't even talking about structure.
I don't think so. When you said 70-year-old self, even if it's real estate, it's everything.
Everything has to be structured, and we are structured to a point.
No, not structure. I'm saying like anything. It doesn't have to be like real estate. Isn't everything? There could be other things that people could work on too. Don't have to be real estate.
Yeah, but
I
we're
get
a real
this is
estate channel.
I understand that, but when you say things like that, to me, I look at everything. I don't just look at real estate. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't wake up, eat, sleep, breathe real estate either. So, I feel like you can definitely get some positive like positive outlook on that when you apply it to everything, not just real estate. If you look back at if you're 70 years old or your 70-year-old self, you want to look back and look at everything as a whole, not just real estate. You know what
But
I'm
we're
saying?
talking about real estate, though.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No one in the audience gets what you're saying either.
How do you know? We haven't even seen the comments.
I'm looking at them. Like, what are you talking about? Everybody's wondering what the hell you talking about right now.
Cue the orchestra.
Exactly. Bro, what are we talking about? We're talking about real estate, and you're talking about, I understand structure. Yes, everybody in here needs to have some sort of structure and discipline to get anywhere in life, right? But ultimately, at the end of the day, when I said my 70-year-old self, would they be proud of me? Yes, he's proud of me of the moves that I'm making as a whole, general. But pertaining particularly to real estate, you brought in media and making videos. And I guess that's how you got to identify because that's
Yeah.
your world, right? And I get that. They may not get that, but I get that. But ultimately, it is structured because we still come on here every single day.
It's structure. But I'm talking about, and maybe it came from more of a personal because I know you. So it's, I'm trying to like, that's where it really came from. So that's probably why I took it that way. And you knew what I was talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about YouTube and putting out more.
Just in general, because I'm thinking, because I asked you, what about when you go on news stations? You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's still media.
it's still media, but still, like, it's still you. Like, I know, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and when we go on news stations, when I get interviewed, I don't need structure for that. I do this for a living, bro. You see, let me explain something to y'all. When you do something for a living, I don't need structure. It's like when Jay-Z, if you put Jay-Z in a studio, do you think he need to sit down and write a rhyme?
You can't.
No, I can because he's a
Jay-Z's
GOAT and I'm a GOAT.
Okay.
I may not be the GOAT, but I fit the description. Right?
Yeah, but Jay-Z's different, though.
No,
You
he's
can't-
not. He's a GOAT. And when you do what you do, Jay-Z can go in the studio right now, somebody play a beat for him. He can sit there and listen to a beat and freestyle a whole 16, and it'll probably be the hottest 16 you heard in a long time. Somebody comes up to me and talks to me about real estate. I don't need to sit here and be structured. Ask your question. I do it every day for 20 years. And if I don't know what the hell I'm talking about or doing, if I can't answer a question in 30 seconds, quick, fast, in a hurry, boom. It's like your elevator pitch, right? When someone you're in the elevator, they ask you, yo, what do? You're supposed to already know what you're going to say if somebody asks you that. You don't need structure for that. When you do what you do like you do it for TV every single day. So when we come in here and we don't know what we're talking about and we sit here for 10 minutes to figure it out real quick, boom, that's the topic, great. Roll the camera. Because I don't need to think about it. I don't need that type of structure because I do real estate every single day for 20 years. So certain things, yes, I agree with, you need structure, but some things you don't. You just need to know your shit. If you really do what you say you need to do. If somebody asks you what type of equipment to buy for a studio, you'll be able to tell them exactly what they need and how they need to run their op. That's because you do what you do. So sometimes it's just a matter of people overthinking shit and thinking something needs to be a certain way. And that's why most people don't execute on what they need to do in life, because everybody's trying to be a perfectionist. And everyone's trying to think they need to overthink something and overdo something, when honestly you just need to do something. And then if it don't go right, who gives a fuck? You learn from it. And you keep it moving. Just like when we do shit here, it may not go right. What do we learn from it? And we take that lesson, because there's no losses. We take the lesson, and then from there, we apply that lesson we learned for the next time. And if there's another lesson to be learned for the next time, we do it again. So people overplan sometimes. People overthink things. They have analysis paralysis. And this is why people don't get off the bench. While other people are out here running plays every single day up and down the court, scoring baskets, shooting three-pointers, and you're sitting on the fucking courtside seats eating popcorn watching this shit happen. That's why I don't even watch basketball no more. I don't even watch sports no more. If you look at my Facebook memories are crazy with sports talk and everything like that and blah, blah, blah. I don't even watch this shit no more. You know why? Because I figured out, why am I watching these dudes do their job? I'm a huge basketball fan. I'm a huge sports fan. But why am I watching them do their job, making millions of dollars, while I'm sitting here eating fucking popcorn? That 2.5, 3 hours, I could be spending my time doing my job, studying, learning. I used to play video games crazy. I haven't played a video game in 15 years, but I'll still get on the sticks and bust niggas' ass because I'm nice. I don't have to play Madden for another 10 years. I'll get on Madden right now. What's the buttons again? Boom. I'm nice again. You know why? Because I do that.
Okay.
When you do what you do, I don't need no structure. I'm just nice. I was on the court today playing basketball, buckets. Because I'm nice, bro. Muscle memory. I'm nice. When you nice at something, you nice. I don't have to sit here and analyze shit or structure it. No, I'm not going to structure my jump shot. I need to sit from this angle. No, nigga, give me the ball. And if I miss, no, give it a ball again, because shoot or shoot, bro.
I don't play ball, so I can't even challenge
Well,
you.
shoot or shoot. Rule number 1. Shoot or shoot, man. I shoot an air ball. I'm shooting it again next time.
I've seen you probably hit 10 air balls in a row. It's on video.
It could be on video, but I'm going to shoot again for the 11th time and the 12th time. Because shoot or shoot.
Nah, I feel you.
When you nice, you nice at something. And when you not nice at something, you study to get nice. So if y'all watching this, if you don't understand real estate financing, you don't understand real estate, then you need to be on these channels. You need to be on these webinars. You need to be reading freaking books. And you need to be getting nice. Because then it becomes muscle memory for you to go out here and execute. We just read a whole article on 6.5 million housing shortage. So, okay, why the hell you letting the 7% interest rate stopping you when there's a $6.5 million housing shortage? If that shit said, yo, there's an overflow of 6.5 million houses, an overflow. Oh, that's a crash coming. Let me sit on the sidelines, let this shit bubble, because it's going to bubble, right? But if they're saying it's a shortage of 6.5 million, then why the hell am I letting a 7% interest rate scare me? Man, I'll get me a 5-year adjustable at 5.5%. Call it a day. 7-year adjustable, great. There's ways to get lower rates. I'm not sitting on no sideline unless I choose to, because I got too many projects going on and I want to chill the fuck out. I got to recoup my capital. But if you sit on the sidelines because you want to sit here and just speculate or overanalyze or most importantly, doubt yourself, then God bless you. I'm not here to convince you to build wealth. I'm not here to convince you to build wealth. I'm here to give you the game to the best of my ability from things that I know. And I don't need structure for that. Do you think Hov need a pen and pad for a rhyme? Do you think Jay-Z need a pen and pad for a rhyme? Then I don't need structure for a video. Because I am Hov and Hov is me.
Okay, Unc. Got it.
Nephew, listen and learn, nephew. Listen and learn. I am Hov and Hov is me. When it comes to this real estate finance, ain't nobody fucking with me. Period. I don't care who you are. You could do more loans than me. You ain't fucking with me. You could do, the number 1 loan officer in the world can't fuck with me. Because I am Hov and Hov is me. Because I do this. Because I am the one who's sitting up here every single day talking to the people, teaching the people, showing the people, funding the people. I don't need to write my rhymes, B. My rhymes in my head. I freestyle everything. Ain't nothing structured. Rants and Gems, you watch Rants and Gems, I don't write no questions down. We go to interviews, I don't know what I'm asking these people. It don't matter. Do you know real estate? What do? You do development? Great. So I know development. Let's talk. And you know that for a fact. I'm unprepared for every interview, but I'm prepared as fuck because you know why? I am Hov. I'm getting in the booth, play the beat. Play the beat is turn the cameras on, Tooks. That's the beat starts. I'm a freestylist, and it's going to be a dope-ass conversation, and I'm going to get the gems. I'm on the VestFest stage. And VestFest, the only stage with Don Peoples, the only one I semi-prepared for. Jordana was pissed off because I didn't read her whole novel she wrote me. I said, Jordana, this is too much information. I can't read all of this shit and remember it. Give me the high-level bullet points. That's all I need. And let me get on stage and let me rock this shit. And I killed that interview in front of 14,000 people. Billionaire Sunday, I set that shit off. Once I did that, you can't tell me nothing. I performed in front of 14,000 people. You can't tell me nothing after that. And I'm going to do 20,000 this year. And then next year we're gonna do 35,000. Man, I'm Hove, nigga. Turn the camera on. That's the beat. I don't need no pen and pad.
Is you finished or is you done? I'm just saying.
This was Rants and Gems.
You don't talk like that on Rants and Gems.
Well, this was a rant and gem.
Yeah. I guess.
Don't get unk started, son. Don't get unk started.
That was like cookout talk right there, I
Now,
guess.
This was real talk, bro. Like
Yeah.
this is real talk. And this is actual factual. InvestFest Europe, 5,000 people in London. I set the show off again. Bang. 2 interviews back to back. Bang, bang, bang. Set the show off. Drop the mic. Let me get off this now. All right.
I don't even want to ask you questions because
I'm all one right now, bro. You got me fired up now, bro.
how I get you fired?
You got me fired up because, like, yo, I'm just nice, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody play some Hove. No, don't play no Hove. Copyright. I forgot we on YouTube. I'm just in a zone, yo. Like, I feel like I'm in a zone right now. We got 100K subscribers. That shows. 100K subscribers, 40,000 in the last 3.5 months. We're going to hit another 200,000 this year. We're going to go to the new year with 300,000 subscribers, bro. And then we're going to hit 1 million. You know why? Because I'm speaking that into existence. You know why? Because I'm disciplined, I'm consistent, and I got bars for days.
Okay. Well said. Just for
See, it's
when
the
I
vibe.
started.
You don't want me in this vibe, bro. This vibe, man. This is not the energy y'all want me in, because then this is when the ego MG comes out. This is like when the ego comes out of me. And I don't like being in this mode. I be trying to just be on my, look, I wore my scissor shirt from the concert. I got this at the concert. You know what I'm saying? So I put on my scissor because I be on my R&B MG shit. Now y'all gonna get me into a whole nother mode. And the whole world is about to get me in a whole other mode because I'm just getting sick of this shit. Not just you, Tooks. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for those of you guys who think I'm taking this personal, this
No,
is
he's not. He's not taking it personal. He
at
is,
all.
He
Like,
has
this
his
is
all the
very
time.
normal. And
This is normal.
somebody said these dudes don't even like each other. Like, what are you
Nah,
talking about?
that's
Like,
my-
this is
normal.
I'm not taking this personal at all. He's just talking how he normally talks.
Yeah, because I'm already in the mood already. I've
Yeah.
been in the mood all day already, right? And it's like, yo, because again, I dim my light a lot.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Yeah, I'm talking about me though. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I'm talking about me, bro. I dim my light a lot. I do a lot for a lot of people, and I dim my light a lot. I stay in the background purposely. I'm tired of being in the background. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of dimming my light.
See, I agree, and I've been saying that for a while.
Yes, you have, bro. And I
know.
tell you, like, nah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I trust you, but again, like you just said, you dim your light, and I agree, you do.
I dim
And
my
I
light on
told
a
you.
lot of things.
Yeah.
I dim my light, not just from a business perspective and personal perspective, confidence, all types of shit. We're all human. But you know what? I mean, I'm getting to a point right now where I'm starting not to give a fuck, and people will take your kindness for a weakness. That's a
Yeah.
fact. And honestly, my kindness has been taken for weakness. And honestly, I'm at my wit's end. And then that's when I get into a whole nother mode of this egomaniac that I was 20 years ago when I first got into this business, and I didn't give a fuck about nobody. But now that egomaniac, I buried him. And now he's starting to come up again, but just in a different format, because I got to unearth him now. He's like Frankenstein. I got to bring him back because you know what? My mentality has to completely shift if I'm going to go to greatness.
See, but After being around you for like 5 years, and me being, I just spoke about this last week when we were at Chop House, and I said to you, or I said when what was it? When we had to say whatever it was before we ate, and I said letting my ego get the best of me was something that that I had to learn. You know,
Putting your pride before progression.
right? So, how do you like? I've become more humble throughout this whole process, even this home buying process, because I've kind of ignored it. But I think ego is good when you know how to like bring it out, not at all times.
Ego is, everybody has an ego in life. And there's nothing wrong with having an ego if you know how to keep it balanced.
I look at it more as not even ego. I don't even like that word. I think more of just confidence.
No, there's a difference between confidence and ego.
When I hear ego, I think about like an egotistical person.
That's a difference between confidence.
Right, but I'm saying I would rather be confident and be a confident person than egotistical.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
We all need to be confident in everything that we're doing. It's like, yo, even when we doing real estate, right? We're talking real estate. A lot of people, they don't take action because they lack the confidence to take action.
Yeah.
They lack the confidence in their knowledge base. They lack the confidence in they know how to analyze deals. They just lack all the confidence. And even when you speak to them, they know stuff.
Yeah.
But you can tell the confidence is just not there when they speak about it. Right? So confidence is key. Like even me, like even when I'm on stage, I'll be having things planned in my mind that I want to do and stuff like that. But then I simmer back down. Because why? Confidence on the stage. Because I feel like, yo, am I really there? Am I really about to do this? But it's confidence. It's a lack of confidence sometimes. And we're all guilty of it. We're human beings. Like it's natural to feel lack of confidence sometimes. Having an ego is different things. And when I said who I was 20 years ago, that egomaniac also had supreme confidence. And when I lost everything, not only did I lose my ego, I lost my confidence too. On top of money, all types of shit.
That's where I'm at, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly where I'm at, though. Like I don't feel like I have the confidence to do anything. Like that's why I don't do nothing. That's why I don't do no side jobs, nothing. Cause like, I don't know. I just don't.
Well, that's when you got to dig deep down into your inner soul and find your inner self-worth.
I mean, I know my worth, but I don't.
If you know your worth, then you will have confidence.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
No, it's not. I understand what you're saying exactly.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's you don't have full confidence in your worth to go out here and get all these other jobs and get paid what you command to do them.
Yeah.
Right? You got to get paid what you're worth. Everybody on here. And if you are afraid to speak what you're worth, you're never going to get paid for it. This is why manifestation is real. This is why I say things out loud, because I'm manifesting this shit. I'm trying to go to another level, so I got to manifest it, right? That confidence, because it has, and this is why I said I had to dig up the Frankenstein, the old MG, a little bit of what was him, because then my confidence will be at full tilt. And when I'm thinking about things I want to do on stage, I'm not going to shiver up and fall into my own little cocoon. When I'm dealing with people in my personal life, I'm not going to let certain things slide because I have the ultimate confidence in what I bring to the table. And if you don't understand that, then fuck you. When I'm dealing with people in business, the same thing. I am who I am. I am Hove. And if you can't recognize my Hove, then fuck you too. Not in those words to nobody, but in my mind, it's like, all right, bet. No love lost. Let's keep it moving. So I'd be the confidence to step out on any stage that we all are on every single day to say, you know what? I'm gonna pull my big boy pants on, my big girl pants on, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. So if you want to buy, people, I asked you earlier, how many properties you want to buy in the next 5 years? People have 5 properties, 10 properties, 20 properties. Do you have the confidence to go out there and do it every single day?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Do you have the confidence and do you have the balls to go do it out there every single day? Grab your balls, grab your titties, and go out there and fucking do it. Because what are we waiting on? Respectfully. Respectfully.
Yeah.
And this is the conversations that I would have with myself, bro. This is what I say to myself. Like, what are you doing, MG? Grab your balls, bro, and go and do it. Because you have everything that's lined up for you to do everything that you ever visioned. And if you don't do what you got to do, it ain't going to come for you because God ain't going to give you nothing that you ain't going out here to work for. So faith without work is dead. So I can have all the faith in the world, but if I'm not putting in that work to get to where I'm praying for, then I ain't never going to get what I pray for.
Faith without work is dead.
That's a fact.
Where's that from?
That's from the Bible, bro.
I like that. Faith without work is dead.
You got to work, man.
Yeah, faith without work is dead.
You got to go, man.
It sounds good too.
No, but you got to go. You got to put in your work. You got to do what you got to do at the highest levels that you can, whatever level you on. So if you're in the learning season, great. You better learn everything you can. But once you get to a point where you can go out here and execute, you better not question your shit. Go out there and execute. If you're already in a position to execute, then you need to go out here and execute at the highest levels that you can. Go big or go bigger. It's not go big or go home. It's go big or go bigger, bro. So if you know you can take side jobs and make some extra money, we talking about you sending flowers to your girl and taking her wine and dining, nigga, but you got opportunities to make money and you ain't sitting out there going to take the money so you can go buy your crib and treat the woman the way you really want to treat her in your head, then what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're doing yourself a tremendous disservice. Be real talk.
Yeah. No,
Stop doing yourself a tremendous disservice. All of us.
that's a fact.
This is real talk.
Yeah.
Because it's the confidence that you're lacking to go do what you got to do to run your play, to command your word from these people. If it's, I tell you, and I've been saying this shit to you and to everybody on this live for all year. I'm not going nowhere unless I'm getting paid, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere if I'm not getting paid to go. Because it don't make both sense and sense to me no more. I don't need to be everywhere no more. Where's my check? Because if the promoters and stuff who putting these things together ain't checking for MG, you ain't going to get my energy in your building for free no more. Because I don't need the exposure. I don't need the look. I am the look. So where's my check? Period. And it's respectfully to everybody. But if my check ain't there, then what am I going for? For me to spend my own money? Because now I'm not spending for one. I'm usually 2 to 3 deep. So now I got to pay for my team that's coming with me. Because I need to capture my content. That shit was all good for the last couple years, no doubt. I'm going to do what I got to do and make the best of my abilities. But if it don't make both sense and sense for me, then what am I going for?
Yeah.
What am I doing? And that's because I have to start realizing my worth too, and what I bring to the table, and what I do, and what I do for this community, and how I've helped so many people. But if it's not going to be beneficial for me, then what am I going for? What am I doing? I'm here for the clout? No, nigga, I don't care about no clout. I never cared about none of this shit. We used to film all the time like Tooks, I ain't posting none of this. I don't care, bro. Because I was getting money before this and I'm going to get money after this.
Yeah.
This is all I'm saying, man. So it's the confidence to recognize, I need to put my shit out there at the highest levels that I can. I don't like doing these videos every day. I don't like doing this stuff. But I sit out here and I force myself to do this to where I want to do it to where I feel comfortable and I do it my way. And if people watch, great. If people don't watch, great. I know what's the goal, what's the overall big picture of what I'm trying to do. Period, point blank. And it's going to line up like that. Because why? Because I'm going to manifest it, I'm going to pray on it, and I'm going to work on it. So everybody who's watching this rant, if you believe in God, then why do you have fear? If you believe in God, why do you have fear? Because if you have fear, then do you really believe that God got your back? Do you really believe that God is going to get you everything that you pray for, whether it's buying 5 houses, 10 houses, 100 houses, 700 doors, whatever it is? If you have faith in God, then why do you have fear of executing at your highest level and reaching all your goals and your dreams? It's because you lack the confidence in yourself and you maybe don't have the faith that you think you have. So if I have faith in God, then why am I less confident in my abilities? Why am I less confident in my worth of what I bring to the table for everybody that has the opportunity and privilege to even be in my presence? Fuck that, man. I think I'm done, yo.
What?
I think I'm done, bro. I think I'm done with this shit, yo.
Done with what?
This live today, yo. I think I'm done, man. I said all I had to say. I ain't got nothing else to say no more, bro. You can say whatever you want, but I ain't got nothing else to say no more. Song over, nigga.
So we're not giving away anything today?
Give away whatever you want. We're giving away 10 tickets. You make up the rules.
I mean, it's 100,000, so.
Happy 100,000. Give away whatever you want to give away. 10 tickets, 20 tickets, it don't matter to me right now.
Well, we had somebody donate, so I think that's about, what, 5? So I mean,
double it up. Give it up 10 and pick the first 10. It don't even matter to me, bro. Yeah, hold on. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. Go down. Hold on. Mike B. Block his ass. He gonna cry in the car, Craig. Block him. I ain't got time for fucking childish, goofy shit, my nigga. Get off my page, bro. Have a blessed day. See, don't take this for a joke when I'm being real. I'm not here for your laughter and your funny games, Mike B. I'm not here for that, bro. I'm not here for your entertainment, bro. I'm not here for that. I'm not no clown goofy dude. I'm on some real serious shit right now. So don't come at me on no bullshit, bro, because you won't say that shit to my face. I'm not with that, bro.
Yeah, I banned him. I banned him. That's the first person I actually banned.
Get him the hell out of here.
Oh boy. All right, so we're gonna give away, let's say 10. I think 10 webinar tickets. Yeah, 10. Are we taking questions in chat? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, probably not, guys. But since we did reach 100,000 subscribers, we will be giving away some tickets. So, I don't really know if I have a question to give you guys. Do you have any questions? No, probably not. Give me some ideas, guys. How can I give away these 10 tickets? Tanisha, I need some ideas here. How can I give away these tickets?
Just pick the first 10 people, bro. Who cares?
No, comments are still coming in, so I'm just waiting. Let's pick 10 random. Okay. All right. So you know what? I'll just do it like I normally do it. So everybody type 1 in chat, and I'll randomly pick based on whatever my mouse lands on, like I normally do. Actually, that would be fair though. 5 men, 5 women. That would be fair. Well, I'll just have to go based off the names. So once we hit 5 of either or, then that's how we'll do it. All right, give me like 2, maybe like 1 minute, just so I can, because we're delayed over here a little bit. So ask a question about what Matt discussed. All right, well, we have a lot of ones coming in, so we're not gonna do that. Alrighty, here we go. We have enough in here. I need those tickets. For those of you who are just getting in or either just caught up, we are giving away webinar tickets. So if you want a chance to win one of the 10, type 1 in chat and I will randomly pick 10, 5 women, 5 men. Why is everyone posting one? All right, guys, here we go. All right, first one. Damn, I need to get the music. It's all good. All right, here we go. All righty, so Kendall. Kendall is our first winner. Kendall is a guy, obviously, I'm assuming. So, Kendall, you have to DM me at Tooks Productions. Send me your full name, email, and phone number. Full name, number, and email to Tooks Productions. All right, let's get this off. All right, guys. Next person. We got to speed this up. Here we go. Monica. Monica is our next winner. Right? Monica May won. DM me at Tooks Productions. Tanisha, can you put my Instagram in the chat? And full name, number, email, situation. So Monica, make sure you DM me at Tooks Productions. That's 2. So that's 1 guy, 1 girl. Next. Alan. We have Alan. Alan, you are our next winner. 2 guys, 1 girl. Alan, make sure you DM me at Tooks Productions for your ticket. All right. Tiffany. 2 guys, 2 men, 2 women. Tiffany, you are our next winner. So we have 4. We have 4. And we have 6 more tickets. All right, let's see what's next. Steve. Steve is our next winner. Make sure you DM me at Tooks Productions to win your ticket to the webinar. I don't know if you guys even know what webinar you guys are. I mean, I'm assuming you guys do, obviously, but it hasn't been in the chat in a while because of all these ones. So, yeah. Steve, DM me at Tooks Productions to get your ticket. I think that's, what is that? 3? Yeah. 3 guys, 2 girls. All right, here we go. Top Wealth. I don't know if, I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I'm assuming that's I don't know. I'll rock with it either way. Top Wealth, next winner. Make sure you DM me, Tooks Productions. All right, that's 7, I think. My G J Lee. Next winner. DM me at Tooks Productions to get your ticket. All right, that's 8, I think. TC. TC is our next winner. DM me at Tooks Productions. Full name, phone number, and email. All right, we got 1 more. Oh, it's 4 more? I don't know. It's 4 more? Tanisha said 4 more. Three. Oh. Okay. All right. Here we go. I don't think it's 3. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's Jeremiah is our next winner. We have to have more women though. Jeremiah, DM me at Tooks Productions to get your ticket.
Do the next, it's International Women's Day. Do the rest women.
I think that was the last guy anyways, I think.
Give 3 more to women.
All right, here we go. Actually, I just randomly pick. All right, we have to look for some women here. All right, so first one that comes up. Courtney. So what is it? 3 more, I think? I don't know.
Yeah, give it 3 more women.
All right, so Courtney, DM me at Tooks Productions to get your ticket. Full name, phone number, and email. All right, and we have Pink Diamond, our next winner. DM me at Tooks Productions to get your ticket to the webinar. And scrolling up and down, see who comes up first. That Kim is our last. Well, I don't know if I'm not sure if we're giving away more tickets, but you are our last winner for today, possibly, depending on what MG says. So yeah, just DM me at Tooks Productions. Yeah, we have a bunch of ones in here, so yeah, we have 10. We just gave away 10 tickets for the webinar. When is it? March. What is it? March.
This Saturday and Sunday,
Sunday.
March 11th, from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna put the link. If you didn't win, it's okay. It's only $20. You still win.
Yeah. So I sent over. Did you? Because people have been asking me about.
They get it Saturday morning.
Okay.
Everybody will get the link Saturday morning. Do not worry. You will get the link Saturday morning. Just send me all the people who won today and whoever else is missing today so I can give it to the team.
Okay.
But if you didn't win, no worries. I made this shit $19.99. Like, give me a break, yo. You all win by going on this shit for $20. You're all gonna win. It's $20. I feel great, sweet tea. I'm not I don't have an attitude. I'm just hyped right now. This is me when I get hyped. So this is like, I feel great. I feel amazing because I understand what my worth is and I understand the confidence level that you need to have to execute at the highest levels possible in anything you're trying to do in life. And we all need to stop dimming our own lights. We all have to stop taking for granted of the people who we are, and we have to take advantage of the education and the things that we are doing in our lives to progress to that next level, to get us to other levels. So no matter who's around you and your energy, if they not, I don't care if it's business, personal, it don't matter. If people are not providing that same level of energy back to you, then you need to go. And you need to not have those people around you because energy transfers. You know what I'm saying? So energy transfers. So your confidence, your faith, and your mindset has to be at such a high level that you don't let anything deter you or waver you from it. Nothing. So ultimately, this whole conversation was amazing to me from the beginning to the end, because even when we went into my rant, it was still gems, and it's gems that could be applied in real estate and in everything in life. Because like you said, this ain't about just real estate.
That was my point. My delivery is terrible, but I'm working on it.
You just didn't articulate it properly. I know
I
what
never
you were saying.
articulate anything properly.
Well,
but
then that's
I'm not good. I don't do this camera shit either.
Then that's when you need to work on.
I'm trying.
And I understand you trying, and I know you personally, so I know you are trying, but you need to work on that harder then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why, we do this every day. If I don't want to be on camera,
you wouldn't be on camera, but you wanted to be on camera. So here you are. And these are the conversations we're going to have. And we're going to get sometimes a little spicy like we just did today. And it's okay. We always got to learn something. And there's always room for growth. Because when you stop growing, then you might as well die. I'm always learning. And I'm always, but now as a 44-year-old man, and this might sound crazy, I am now starting to learn myself.
Yeah, that's you never
That's
stop
probably
learning, bro.
that's probably the hardest thing to do is to learn who you are.
Yeah, when you're older, I think it's definitely.
It don't matter how old you are. When you're young, it's even harder because you're young and dumb and full of cum. You're all over the place. You're a young Thundercat. You think you got all the time in the world and you don't.
Yeah, I never looked at it that way. Yeah.
So when you're young, it's even worse. But when you get to my age and you really have to, look, I just had real life changes happen in my life. So now I am forced to now learn me as a person. And as I'm getting to know who I am as a person, this shit I'm not tolerating no more. Because no, I don't need to. Because I know who I am. And if you don't, like you tell me all the time, real talk, y'all, tell me all the time, yo, I don't think you're confident enough sometimes. I think you're not confident. You've said that to me many times. Like, what are you talking about? I got all the confidence in the world. But then I had to really break myself down. Like, nah, that's not confidence. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, shit. Damn, maybe I am lacking a little confidence in certain areas. Oh, nah, fuck that. Why?
Yeah, but you could have took that the wrong way.
Because I'm at a point in my life where I'm up, nigga.
Yeah, but you know, I'm that one friend that will make my other friends feel uncomfortable.
Because I'm already comfortable.
Yeah, but if I see you slacking, I will call you out on it.
That's what people are supposed to do. But I'm not even talking about the situation you're talking about.
Just in general.
Just in general, right? In general, I lack confidence in different areas, right? And I understand those areas more clearer now. Yeah. So when you start understanding, like I said, you need to learn how to articulate yourself better on certain things. You have to work on it.
Yeah.
Like the areas where I lack confidence in, for whatever reasons, I don't know why, but I have to overcome that. It's like if you're a shooter and you want to be a three-point shooter, what you going to do every day? You got to shoot threes.
Yeah.
You got to take 1,000 jump shots. So I got to do things that's going to boost my confidence to the highest levels in every area, right? And keep it moving. And that's what we all have to do. You're sitting here learning, you're reading my books, you're attending these webinars. Are you now being a practitioner on what you're learning? Are you now being a practitioner? Because the numbers are the numbers. 6.5 million homes are needed.
Yeah.
There's a housing shortage. So are you taking this information and just being entertained? Or are you taking this information to go out here and really truly execute? Are you coming to this webinar this weekend just to say I was on a webinar so you can put it on your gram and screenshot it? Or are you really taking this fucking webinar to really say, here, I'm going to go buy a house. I'm going to go buy my first house. I'm a real estate agent. I'm taking this because I need to learn what I need to learn so I can help my clients.
Yeah.
But you got to have the confidence in yourself to know I am going to do this. By hook or by crook, I have the faith in God. I'm going to pray for it and I'm going to go work for it. And I'm going to plant my tree now. So when I plant my tree now, my tree can grow 20 years from now. And I could look back when I'm 20 years older, look at the person I am today and say, yo, I'm proud of that person.
Yeah.
So that's my whole point. Live full, die empty. That's my whole point right now. And if I'm going to live full, and if we all going to live full, and if you going to live full, Tooks, you need to take those jobs and command your work, because if niggas going to try to get you out of your zone of what you're trying to do, and you want to get me for 5-7 hours, no, it's going to be triple what my price was, because my price is up and stuck now. You see who I roll with. I roll with the biggest. You see what I do. I'm all over the country, the globe now. My price ain't the same what it was. So if I'm going to do something for you, nah, pay me. This is what I want. As a matter of fact, what's your budget? And if your budget don't even come close to what I want, why am I talking to you?
Facts.
There ain't no reason for me to talk to because I'm going to command my worth because you know what? You know my work. And that's why you even talking to me. So that's why I said, I'm not going outside unless I'm getting paid. Because why? Because I know what I bring to the table. You're going to pay me. Or I'm going to pay you no mind. Period. Welcome to my world, 100K. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate the subs. Thank you. You guys are amazing. We couldn't have got to 100K without you. But if you're part of my world and you're part of this 100K, you're going to get rants and gems, baby. I'm sorry. I'm a rant sometimes. I'm going to give you gems, and I'm going to do what I do. And if you like it, great. Stay around. If you don't like it, the same way you followed, you can unfollow. I'm not here to offend you. I'm not here to disrespect you. But when I'm talking serious in this classroom, because I like to call us the classroom, don't be talking out of line, bro, because I'll kick you out of here. Because you ain't got to be here. I'm not here for your fun and gaze and your entertainment. I'm on some real shit. Because I'm sitting here putting my work in and being transparent and talking my talk. Don't talk out of line in my shit. I don't care. This is my house. This is my rules, and I'm going to do it the way I want to. And if you don't like it, you can go. If you don't like cursing, don't come here. Stop making comments talking about my language. Get out then. Don't watch it. Go learn from the choir boy or something. I don't know. Don't come over here.
The choir boy. Yeah, there's a comment about the cursing.
It's a couple of them. Get the fuck off my page.
Every day.
Because I'm going to use my profanity the way I want because this is who I am. And if you don't like it, oh well. If you want your kids to watch it, you better prepare them because I guarantee you they hear rappers curse every day. They're listening to music that's cursing every day. So don't come over here talking about the foul language. Get off my channel because I'm not changing who I am for nobody.
That's true though. I didn't even think about that. The music.
It's the same people making those comments.
And it's not nothing positive either. It's all like
it don't even matter if you listen to R&B.
Yeah.
If you listen to any music besides Christian music, it's profanity in it. And you're going to sing and dance and gyrate along with it. So don't come over here and talk about, oh, you talking professional things. Get off my page. So if you don't like it, oh, wow. I'm not here to please you, and I'm not here to beg anybody for building wealth. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the subs. But another thing, don't come to my webinars and my classes and the things that I'm doing if you're not trying to execute, man. Don't waste your time. I don't need your money. Please, don't waste your time. Don't waste my time because that's a less question that I need to answer. Like, yo, you come into this channel, if you buying the books, if you join the EYL University, if you hitting up my team for loans, yo, execute, man. I'm not doing this shit for my health. Execute, please. Because we got things to do. We're trying to make things happen. That's all I got, man.
Okay. So we're at 10. We're good with 10 today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that then. Tukes to name the classroom. I think we're still working on a name for the channel, right?
Tukes, the name is the classroom.
He said, "This is him when he has an idea." See, he's like, this is a lot of money has been made off of this look right here. Yeah. This look right here.
That's a fact.
When he does this, like, that means he's up to something. Yeah. Just let y'all know.
We are alive. We are blessed. Thank God for another day. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. If you got some gems today out of today's episode, throw some gems in the comments, please. This was the 100K rant. You should put that in the title, 100K rant. 100K.
I thought today we were going to do like thank you for 100K kind of video and just answer a bunch of questions, but you had an article, so that's good.
The article is more important than that.
But it led to a great conversation.
Yeah, the article is more important because that's information that we need to know.
Yeah, so it worked out either way.
We can always answer questions tomorrow or another day. We coming on here tomorrow or no? Let me know now.
Yeah, we could rock tomorrow.
Or so tomorrow, tomorrow we answer questions. We'll do more Q&A tomorrow.
Yeah, we could rock tomorrow.
Yeah, but right now, today we had to talk about a topic. It was important. It just was posted, so we got to get the news out.
Yeah.
That was more important. And then we went into a whole rant because you started talking about structure. And I turned into a 30-minute rant.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good though.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. And throw some gems in the comment. Throw some gems in the comment. And make sure if you ain't got tickets for the webinar, I just put the link in the comments one more time. Go get the webinar, man. It's only $20. Reward yourself. You're going to spend $20 a night on foolishness. So make sure you get the webinar. Go to mgbookstore.com or click the link. Be a part of the webinar. And then when I got the Women's Summit is happening the end of March. It was going to be 2 days, but now I'm going to make this thing 3 days because I got like 15, 20 women that now want to be a part of this. And I'm going to have the dopest Women's Summit of real estate ever, virtually. That's going to be a gem. I can't wait for that. So that's all I got. Somebody said the $20 subscription for Brazos is canceled. And you got the nerve to have a name, Praise 3316. Like, come on. Yeah, that's the biggest contradiction I've ever seen, yo.
Yo, that's wild.
It's gonna be virtually. It's gonna be virtually. All right. How much is that one gonna be? It's gonna be at least $100. Y'all ain't gonna get this $20 price no more. Or maybe the people who get on a webinar this weekend, maybe I give y'all the $20 price for the women's webinar. Or if you join the Learning Center, which is a part of MG's Bookstore, which is the community, you'll get the webinar for free. And that'll be $297. But all my webinars, this was a gift. I'm not doing $19 again, just so you know. Everything's going to be $100 or more. And if you join the community, it'll be $297 a year, and you get all the webinars I'm going to do because I'm going to do them twice a month moving forward. If you're on a webinar this weekend, then you'll know about the Women's Summit, Nicole Bain. So join the webinar. Trust me, you want to learn about the Women's Summit. I'm going to put the link in the comments right now. And we keep it moving from there.
So just a heads up or FYI, those who win, you will get the email on Saturday morning.
On Saturday, right? Everybody who paid and whoever wins, you get the link. The Zoom link will be sent out to everybody 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Not before, not after. 10 p.m. But I'm done.
Cool.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have a great day. Go to mgbookstore.com. Get the books and get the webinars. If you don't have the books while you're buying the webinar, get both books for $44 versus $30 a piece. Enjoy the books. They're quick, easy reads. You will learn a lot. It will help you achieve your real estate goals. All right? That's all I got for y'all. There's no Rants and Gems today. Rants and Gems won't be back for at least another 2 weeks. When you join the $297, are the webinars recorded? Yes. So when you join the Learning Center for $297 annually, you'll get all the previous webinars plus all the future webinars. It will be part of the community. So you'll have everything that you need. So for one price annually, you'll get every webinar that I do. You'll have a book club. We'll do book club meetings. I'm going to do a Q&A. I mean, it's a lot of things that's happening. All right, that's all I got. But more information will be released on that on Saturday as well for everybody who joins the webinar. So you'll get first dibs into that. So that way you don't have to pay the price for the women's webinar. You just pay the annual fee and you get that webinar for free. So it makes both sense and sense because I'm going to make that price probably like $100, $150 or something like that. And I got other webinars. And I'm going to tell you the future webinars too. That's coming up. So trust me, it's well worth the money. All right? That's all I got for y'all. Matt Garland here. NMLS number 58700. I think I'm going to stop saying that.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't think you should.
Okay. Matt Garland. NMLS number 58700. But better known as MG the Mortgage Guy. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for the 100K. Peace.